In India, in a time of legend, there lived a king with many wives, but not with one child. Morning and evening, for 18 years, he faced the fire on the sacred altar and prayed for the gift of children.
Goddess, for the sake of thy children, I bear these heavy vows. If you're not well contented, grant me, I pray, fair babes to continue my royal lines. This is the boon I chose. For the holy seers and the first great law, that the Raha must leave a child of his own.
I am Savitri, child of the sun. By your prayers, you have won a daughter, a girl sweeter than any eyes have seen. There's no found on earth so fair a maid.
Within a year, a daughter came to the king and his favorite wife. He named her Savitri after the goddess. Beauty and intelligence was the princess Savitri's, and eyes that shone like the sun. So splendid was she, people thought she herself was a goddess. Yet, when the time came for her to marry, no one asked for her.
Yes, Father.
Weak men turn away with a radiance like yours. Go out and find a man worthy of you. Then I'll arrange the marriage.
Yes, Father.
In the company of servants and counselors, Savitri traveled from place to place. After many days, she came upon a hermitage by a river crossing. Here lived many who had left the towns and cities for a life of prayer and study. Savitri reached a place where she saw a young man with shining eyes came to her sight.
Who is that young man? That is Prince Satyavan, who guides his father, whose realm was conquered. Satyavan's name means son of truth, for no man is richer in virtue.
When Savitri returned home,
Father!
Yes, daughter.
Father!
Have you found a man worthy of you?
Yes, Father. His name is Satyavan.
Not Satyavan. Princess, no man could be more worthy. Fair of looks, firm, and constant. You should not marry him.
But why, Narada?
I can see the future.
What's the future?
Count 1 year from today, and he will die. He will perish. Did you hear that, daughter? Choose another husband.
No, Father. I have chosen Satyavan, and I will not choose another, however short or long his life is. I wish to share it. My heart has resolved. This is my mind, Father.
soon the king went with Savitri to the kingdom of Jumutsena, the father of Satyavan, to arrange the marriage.
What brought you here, King Aswapati?
This is Savitri, my daughter. Take her as wife of thy son.
Satyavan was overjoyed to be offered such a bride, but his father, the blind king, asked Savitri,
Can you bear the hard life of the hermitage? Will you wear our simple robe and our coat of matted bark? Will you eat only fruits and plants of the wild?
I care nothing about comfort or hardship. In palace or in hermitage, I am content.
That very day, gathered in the forest all those priests, and with due rites, the royal house is bound by nuptial tie. Savitri and Satyavan walked hand in hand around the sacred fire in the wall of worship. In front of all the priests and hermits, they became husband and wife. But in the deep forest softly flowed this quiet life of love and holiness. The swift moon sped, and always in the heart of Savitri, by day and night dwelt the words of Narada, those dreadful words.
And he will die, he will perish, and he will die, he will perish, and he will die, he will perish.
For a year they lived happily, but Savitri could never forget that Satyavan's death drew closer. Finally, only 3 days remained. Savitri entered the hall of worship and faced the sacred fire, where she prayed for 3 days and nights, not eating or sleeping.
My love, prayer and fasting are good, but why be this hard on yourself?
The sun was just rising when Savitri saw Satyavan heading for the forest, an axe on his shoulder.
I will come with you. Stay here, my love. You should eat and rest. My heart is set on going.
Hand in hand, Savitri and Satyavan walked over wooded hills. They smelled the blossoms on flowering trees and paused beside clear streams. The cries of peacocks echoed through the woods. While Savitri rested, Satyavan chopped firewood from a tree. Suddenly, he dropped his axe.
My head aches! My head aches! What is wrong with me? My blood is burning!
Satyavan's eyes closed. His breathing slowed. Coming through the woods to meet them, a shade majestic. Red his garments were. His body was vast and like fiery suns. The eyes which burned beneath his forehead cloth. His eyes and his robe were the red of blood.
Who are you? Princess, you see me only by the power of your prayer and fasting. I am Yama, the god of death. Now is the time I must take the life of your husband. Go back and take him the funeral juice.
Yama took Satyavan's soul.
Happiness awaits your husband in my kingdom. Satyavan is a man of great virtue.
Yama turned and headed south, back to his domain. Savitri rose and started after him. She struggled to keep up. Finally, Yama turned to face her.
Savitri, you cannot follow to the land of the dead. Lord Yama, I know your duty is to take my husband's life, but my duty as his wife is to be with him. I shall go where my Lord goes, by reasons of my duties, my services, my virtues, and my faultless love. I shall not go.
Be master of thyself. Be done. Serve the truth.
that duty is at an end. Still, I admire your loyalty. I will grant you a favor, anything but the life of your husband.
Then please restore my father-in-law so and kingdom.
His sight and kingdom shall be restored. But now, go back. Go back, Savitri. The road ahead is hard.
Yama again headed south. Savitri followed.
Savitri, you have gone far enough.
Lord Yama, I know my husband will find happiness in your kingdom, but you're trying to carry away the happiness that is mine.